Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 12th of December. It is Sunday, 2021. And here's a weird phenomena. Clear blue skies in New York. Now if you've been watching my videos and you've seen day after day after day of overcast, but the sun is over here, already heading down, way too early. But good day for sunshine, good day for power for the homestead. We'll go take a look. We'll see where that's at just for fun because I want to see it myself. I haven't looked yet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, it's already, the power is already not bringing in enough power. We're actually on the batteries and not bringing in enough power at the moment because the sun is where it is, and it's already but we did bring in some decent power today. It was at 25.93 on the batteries, which is not bad. It is a little after, I think it's around 2 o'clock, so, but that's that is what happens. Hey, enough, Pandora. Oh, they're barking at the neighbor's dogs are out. So anyway, before we get into the video, I wanted to tell you that I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. So I would encourage you to join us then. We will have a good discussion. Hello, Mr. Max. That's my boy. That is my boy. Yeah. So, yeah, that cat is not too far from me generally. So 8 o'clock tonight we will have a good discussion, so I would encourage you to join us then, and thank you for that ahead of time. So I want to continue to talk about the situation in Kentucky, but also here in New York as well. You enjoying yourself? Having a little rub on the rocks? Alright, I don't know, that was bizarre, I had to show you that. Alright, so I know here in New York we had at the peak 43,000 people without power. The winds were, as you saw yesterday when I showed you the videos, the winds here were whipping along pretty good. It is pretty calm, light breeze today, nothing like yesterday, but there was a lot of trees down, a lot of power outages, and there's still some people without power. They're still working on restoring power for some folks here in New York. Now I know that there are people in Kentucky also without power. The mayor of Kentucky, or the governor of Kentucky, had said that they have whole towns that are gone because of these tornadoes. Terrible, terrible, horrible tragedy. Horrible loss of life. Very sad. Very, very sad. Any unnecessary loss of life is always a sad thing, but when you have those tornadoes come in, like that, and you may have some warning of foul weather, possibility of a tornado and those type of things, but you never think, oh, well, it's going to come and it's going to affect me. I mean, even, depending on where you live, I mean, if you live in Tornado Alley, the chances are much, much more that you would be affected by something like that. And so, so theirs is nice and clear. Their stack, as you can see, it's burning nice and hot because they've had theirs going. I just fed mine. I mean, I literally, before I came out for this video, there was like one piece on and it wasn't burning all that great, so I just fed my fire and it was just taken off when I came out, so that's why you're seeing smoke come out of mine, and pretty much theirs is clear over there. So Anyway, it is cooler today, and that's the other thing too, along with the power outages, guys. When you're talking about the cooler weather, I mean, we had snow last night. So, it's, when you're having to deal with power outages with that kind of weather, the colder weather, not a whole lot of fun to deal with, especially if you are not prepared for those type of situations. So I know that they were really working on getting people's power back on as quickly as possible. But those are things that have to be planned for. It's still, I'll be honest with you, it boggles my mind the number of people who live in areas where you are going to have power outages, where you're going to deal with inclement weather, that still do nothing, that still are not prepared for anything. It just makes absolutely no sense to me. I know that I saw a comment, and they were saying that like the the store had 30 generators. One of the the box stores had like 30 generators, and they were gone in a heartbeat. So again, you got people at the last minute going out, getting that generator then because their power's out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And then going from there. It blows me away how unprepared people are. It's very scary situation. The reality of it, when you look at it, heaven forbid we have something major happen where you're going to be looking at a prolonged period of time with no power. How devastating that would be to this country. Because people aren't ready. As many warnings that we get with weather-related issues on a regular basis, the fact that the majority of people in this country, when I say the majority, I'm talking 93% of the people in this country are not prepared for a 2-week disaster. And you would think that that would be a lot lower number, especially with the number of disasters that we have in this country year after year after year, all over the country. I had somebody in the comments, and I did want to address this, and they were like, well, what if, you've been prepping right along, and a tornado comes like that and destroys everything that you have? What do you do then? Well, again, if you are in an area that is prone to tornadoes or has the possibility of tornadoes, you have to plan accordingly. You better have some kind of an underground shelter in place for that unforeseen situation. And so that's what I don't understand. I mean, in this person, I believe, and I can't speak, for because I don't remember the rest of how the comment, but they were basically saying, so why prep? Because, if all your stuff is just going to get destroyed anyway. But, I never look at any situation like that. I try to look for the positive and the negative. Everything that happens, guys, everything that happens is a potential lesson learned. A potential lesson learned. So you can realize, okay, I'm not prepared the way that I should be. I'll tell you right now, if we had a hurricane come through here, or I'm sorry, a tornado come through here and tear us up, we're in trouble. There's no doubt. I don't have anything underground here, anything like that. But now the chances up here of having a tornado are very small, where I live. Now when I get down to West Virginia, I absolutely plan on having a root cellar where the majority of our supplies would be, because that way if there is a tornado that comes through there, it won't be affected. Now, the buildings would be affected, of course, in those type of situations, but that can be, taken care of and rebuilt and all those type of things. But you have to look ahead. You have to plan ahead. I just don't understand the mindset of people that just don't. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. It really doesn't. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will understand it. As a prepper and having that mindset anyway, to do nothing in preparation if something happens, you know, it makes no sense. None. So anyway, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I want to hear what you have to say, because I think this is an important topic. I really do. So we may get into that more tonight in the live stream. I think I might make that more of a topic that we are going to discuss and have some feedback and get people's input on that, because I do think it's an important topic, and I do believe that it needs to be talked about and discussed. So anyway, today is the last day of the sale for the Legacy Freeze Dried food on my website, so definitely take advantage of that. It is, if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy Foods, you click on that. If you decide to make a purchase, when you check out, you're not putting any kind of discount code in. 20% will come off automatically, okay? So definitely take advantage of that. With the Forefathers, with the CBD and hemp store, if you go to their website, all right, if you decide to make a purchase over there, you would use the discount code PrepperNurse1 on their website to save 15% on your purchase over there. So that's something else, just putting it out there. Also, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community on my website, so that is something also that you should definitely be taking advantage of. Free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked or anything like that. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here for right now. I'll get this video up for you guys, so it's up by 3 o'clock, and we will go from there. But join us tonight, 8 p.m. for the live stream, and we'll have a good discussion. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and we really should be working on how to work together to put aside petty differences that really don't make any difference at the end of the day. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that will stop you from reaching your goals, whatever dreams you have, whatever goals you have, is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. If you stay positive, you stay away from the negativity and negative people, you're going to be in much, much better shape. Okay? That's really, it's very simple. It's a very simple, easy mantra to remember, but it's amazing how well it works. Just work it, whatever you're trying to do methodically, and you can get there. Realistic goals, obviously, but that's the way to do it. All right? I hope everybody's doing great. I will see you all tonight for the live stream. I hope you're having, like I said, I hope you're having a good weekend. And let's keep our thoughts with the people in Kentucky and all through that 6-state area that got hit pretty hard. Let's keep our thoughts with them. All right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.